Okay, I'm kind of mad. I just recorded a whole bunch and my head was missing on the top of the freaking video. Gosh, man.
And I call back. Niggas tryna flex. Tell me that I'm lost. Located in the back though. Don't even wanna check.
So, this is the deal breakdown. So, I've been in real estate for a couple months now. I got licensed at the beginning of the year. I switched to 2 teams and 2 brokerages, so I didn't know what I was doing during that time. Finally landed on a team that I really enjoyed and really liked. The training is amazing for newer agents, so I went there. So, how did the deal start? So, this deal came from the team. It was actually a team lead, actually. So, how I get my leads now, I've actually grown. I have my social media and I've been posting on there a little bit about my real estate videos or whatnot. I got a couple friends reach out to say they're looking to purchase a home. So going off of that, those are how I'm building my pipeline right now. But in the meantime, I have team leads that I can work on as well that help get me clients and produce more income for me. Transaction that just closed. It closed on the November 16th. So what had happened was, so that team lead reached out to me asking to see a home. So basically went to go see the home. And this lead in particular, we saw, I would say like 10 to 12 homes, I think. We found a home that he was interested in. Listing price was $435. We've offered $420. And it was actually, the sellers came back to said, we want the highest and best offer. Let you know if yours is the highest and best. We negotiated to $425, but then they countered actually to $435, and my client was like, that's not that much more. They're just asking for listing price. My client was cool with it. I was cool with it. So based off the comps, it was a good price. So we did that. I know the market we're in, it's kind of becoming a buyer's market, but so offer got accepted. We had a listing price of $435 plus 3% concessions, right? So seller concessions is basically a credit from the sellers to the buyers in the transaction that can go to closing costs, anything the lender basically approves of. So my client was happy about that we got 3% concessions. The offer is accepted. Our inspection period would start. We had 10 days to hire an inspector, do our inspection, our due diligence to see what kind of repairs need to be made, what kind of repairs that we want to ask the seller for. So also my client deposited the earnest deposit. It was $3,200. During the inspection period, we hired the inspector, got the list of repairs with my client and asked them, what would you like repaired? I did set expectation. It's a big thing in this industry is expectations. You want to make sure you let them know, like, look, in our situation, we already had 3% concessions of 13 grand. That's a lot in itself. To ask for repairs on top of that, only focus on the bigger things, like say the AC went out, I would ask for that because we're in Arizona, but stuff like that. Oh, his main concern was the irrigation leaks in the front because of HOA and just his water bill or whatnot. Like there was a big leak in the front that he wanted repaired. So anyway, so we sent that off to the sellers, right? So I made it clear, like, my client is very insisted on having the irrigation, having all the leaks repaired because of the HOA, the leaks in general he doesn't want. I did say for the other repairs, credit in lieu, I think, and I said a number that's kind of ridiculous. I said $4,500. I kind of negotiated with them and I mentioned $4,500 would be something my client, would look to do a credit instead of those repairs. The cross agent told me, okay, they talked to the sellers and then they came back to me and said, willing to fix the irrigation leaks, all the leaks for him, and to give him a credit instead of those rest of the repairs of $4,500. So I was like, yo, what? They just gave us the repairs that we really wanted and a credit on top of the 3% concessions that we already got. That's ridiculous. So let me break it down again. So we have a purchase price of $435. Main purchase contract, it was 13 grand of seller concessions, right? So it's a credit to the buyer, to us. And on top of that, we had for the repairs done for the leaks, plus another $4,500 of concessions of credit to the buyer. And we actually maxed them out at about, I think it was like 17.5 or around there of concessions to my client. And I was telling this to the client. My client was like, whoa, what does that mean exactly? And I mentioned to him, just based on that, we could cover probably all your closing costs. We could cover your appraisal. We could buy down the rate. There's so much you could do with the lender. He will try to use all of the concessions so we can make use of it all. But the appraisal came back perfectly. When we got the appraisal, it came at value. No repairs needed, required repairs. So that was great. And this deal is crazy, guys. What we got from my client. So we maxed out his concessions, right? For because each loan has a max concessions. So we maxed it out for my client. He has no closing costs to pay for. All closing costs are covered. The appraisal was covered, paid for the appraisal. On top of that, we got him a full year of premium home warranty. And that's something my client really wanted. He actually denied the home warranty in the original purchase contract because he wasn't so sure about it and he was thinking about buying it later. But because of the concessions, we were able to get him a full year of home warranty. And on top of that, we got him all his earnest deposit back. We got him back $3,200 back to him in his pocket. So essentially, the whole transaction was no money out of pocket for my client, and he got a $435,000 home. The monthly for him was great. It worked out perfect. Like, everything was perfect for my client, and I was just so happy that we could find this for him. He can enjoy the home him and his kids love. So that was a great experience to be able to go through. That's basically what it is. Like, you get the inspection, the appraisal to see what value it's at. We had those repairs negotiated. It was an amazing deal for my client. We were on to the last week where we do the final walkthrough. I walked through with my client a few days before closing just to see the home, see if it was good. And yeah, we closed on the 16th. Went to the home, dropped him off his keys. I got paid. The total commission was $10,000, so that was pretty cool. The whole commission was 10 grand, and then I had a commission split, so I ended up with about $6,500. You know, it was great to have this experience to get this home and $10,000 in commissions. I would be happy if I made like $100, right? Just to get the experience that I wanted, to show like the proof of concept. I can do it. This is reality. I did it. I got paid. Now it's just rinse and repeat, right? Learn from my failures or whatnot. That was the deal. And more of these to come. I'm gonna get more deals in the pipeline, close more deals so I can break these deals down to help newer agents. And like I was gonna say too, if you're a newer agent or interested in real estate and you want to learn more about it or have questions, just let me know. You can either comment on this video or DM me on my Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, you know, anything like that. But just DM me and I'll be more than happy to help you guys out, and we could even partner on some deals if you'd like. I appreciate you guys for your time. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Peace. I'm out.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.